Yes, good afternoon. And topic for today is redeeming the time. I want to read from Ephesians chapter 5 verse 14 to 16. Awake that thou sleepest and arise from the dead, and Christ shall give thee light. See then that you walk circumspectly, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Ephesians 5:14 to 16. So we are living in the most solemn period of the world history, and the destiny of this earth's teeming multitudes is about to be decided. We need to be guided by the Spirit of truth. Many are deceived as to their true conditions before God. They congratulate themselves that um, upon the wrong acts in which they did not commit or have not committed, and forget to enumerate the good and noble deeds that God requires of them. Forget they have uh, neglected the good deeds, and it is enough. It is not enough that uh, they are trees in the garden of God. It's just not enough. They are to answer his expectation of bearing fruits. So hindi lang basta-basta na isa kang puno doon sa garden ng Panginoon. Kailangan isa kang puno na nagbubunga. You should have the fruits, and He holds them accountable for their future, for their failure to accomplish the good which they could have done through His grace, strengthening them. In the book of heaven, they have um, they could have done, but they did not do. So in the books of heaven, they are registered as cucumbers of the ground. In the book of heaven, they are registered as cucumbers. Yeah, ulitin natin to. Yet the case of even this class is not utterly hopeless. So hindi naman talagang totoong hopeless yung mga ganitong klase ng tao. Well, those who have slighted God's mercy and have used His grace, the heart of long-suffering love pleads, wherefore awake thou that sleepest, gumising ka na natutulog, sabi, and arise from the dead, and Christ will give thee light. So see then that you walk circumspectly, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. So this is the warning to each and every questions of our time. We can find this in Ephesians chapter 5 verse 14 to 16, ang pinaka-key text natin ngayong umaga. So ang ating mundo ay hindi siya patanda na siya ng patanda, o patapos na at patapos, and we should redeem the time that was given to us by the Lord, and made them profitable for making good deeds to our fellow, and that this redeeming time, because the days are evil and will be going evil still as we are nearing the second coming of Jesus. When the testing time shall come, those who made God's words the rule of life will be revealed. So dito na makita yung totoong nanampalataya sa ating Panginoon. In summer, there's no noticeable difference between the evergreens and the other green trees. But when the blast of wind comes, kapag nandun na yung hangin na masasabi natin na malakas at mabangis na hangin, okay, dito natin makikita yung pagkakaiba. The the, the, the evergreens remained unchanged, while the other trees have toppled down or stripped of their foliage. So, the false-hearted professor may not now distinguish from the real Christian, but the time is just upon us when the difference will be apparent. So, darating yung panahon na makikita natin kung ano talaga yung, sino talaga yung totoo. And let oppositions arise, bigotry and intolerance again bear sway. Let the persecution be kindled, and the half-hearted and hypocritical will waver and stronger in. But they that yield to faith, but the true Christians will stand firm as the rock and stronger, his hope brighter than in the days of prosperity. So ito yung mga qualities ng isang totoong anak ng Diyos. Say the psalmist, thy testimonies are my meditation, or meditation, through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. Psalms chapter 119, verse 99 and verse 104. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and he shall be as a tree planted by the waters, that spreadeth its out her roots by the river, and shall not see when heat cometh, but your leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought. Yes, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 13. We have Jeremiah 17 verse 8. And from the book The Great Controversy, page 601 to 602. So, not by its name, but by its fruit is the value of the tree determined. The Desire of Ages, page 107. So it is so with Christians, not by name that we can be considered or to have values, but by the fruit, by the deeds that we did, by the love that we have shared, and by the saving power of God that leads us to save others also for the kingdom. So, hanggang may panahon pa na natitira sa atin, let's redeem the time, for we will ever know that times ahead will be evil ones or evil days. So, sana ma-challenge ang bawat isa sa atin that now is the time. Now is the redeeming time. And now is the time of salvation. Thank you for watching, and God bless.